Hi everyone, thank you for watching. Welcome back to my channel. It's Desiree with Desiree Plans. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of my MakseLife goal setting horizontal planner. And I'll do a quick review at the end too of my weekly planner as well. So again, welcome back and thank you for watching. So I've been using my MakseLife horizontal planner for a few weeks now. I do want to give a big thanks to Sierra for sending one out for me to review. I had already purchased a weekly one and it just wasn't working out, and she was kind enough to send me the horizontal to try. So thank you very much, Sierra. I appreciate it. I will be linking the website down below as well. I am an affiliate for MakseLife, so to be transparent, I do make a commission if you do ever use my link, so I thank you for that. It is at no cost to you, but please know that all of my reviews though are my honest opinion. Now, in front, as what you can see, is the blue MakseLife goal planner here. Now, it came in two colors. Here is the blue, but you could have also chosen the floral yellow. I chose the yellow originally, and then I ended up getting the blue in the horizontal. So let me go ahead and show you everything right now. So it is the oak foil, as you can see, sturdy. The cover is like a very thick cardstock there, so nothing's getting through. It's not going to get damaged if you put it in a bag and whatnot, which is great. When you open it up, you know, it's MakseLife Goal Setting Weekly Planner. They are currently sold out right now. I believe next week sometime though they will be going live to talk about the new launch and the date as well, so be on the lookout for that. I'm going to link the Facebook group as well. I don't ever fill out my front pages, to be honest. I'm home to begin with, so I'm not going anywhere. Once you open it up though, it is a message from Sierra. Sierra Friend, of course, who's the founder and director of MakseLife, who's also a life coach. So the first tab you see is goal setting, and that's the letter from Sierra to let you know about it. This planner itself is a whole different approach than I'm used to. You know, everyone has goals, everyone has you know, productivity list and whatnot, but this one, it just makes it so easy to do things on a weekly basis. And even little steps, you know, they add up to big rewards at the end. So definitely take a look at that if you do end up purchasing it. Now, there are freebies on the website now that you can download if you're interested in trying it out. And we'll get to that spread in just a moment. So the goal setting tab, it basically tells you about the weekly and the daily features of this planner. You know, a notes reflection area, weekly tips, gratitude, habit tracking. And then there's also the compass, okay? The compass is so big, and I never realized, and I took it on a separate sheet of paper when I tried it originally, so mine is blank. But the compass assessment, you know, helps you get to a starting point, evaluate life as a whole. The whole focus of this planner too is on this compass. You got personal, fun and recreation, work and learning, family and relationships, health and wellness, spiritual and personal growth, financial and physical environment. So a lot of people don't always pay attention to a lot of these different areas. I know I didn't. So this has helped me to stop and think, okay, where could I get better? What could I do? And so once you finish, of course, you would have had an actual thing once you do the assessments, of course. Which is kind of nice. Like I said, it puts things in perspective for you. You've got intentions, of course, talking about the setting goals, monthly goals, annual goals, weekly actions. So here's a spot for annual goals, and it's for all of those different areas. Then you've got a vision board here, and then just some quick tips. January, every month is going to show something a little different, of course, so it's nice. Opens it up, it is a nice clean slate here. Okay, you got a quote up here. I love the days there, everything's bolded there. So starts on a Sunday, ends on a Saturday there. Then you jump into your monthly goals. Okay, so for all of those areas, monthly. You have a notes area, and then weekly goals now. So not so high level anymore. Then you start into your week. Again, this is the horizontal. It is January through December, of course. Well, let me double check. January to December. The areas are shaded for every other box, which is kind of nice. So it's not just all one color. It shows you the different days there. You've got this line separating this area. It still shows you the holidays here as well, which is nice. And you have that backsplash there of, the day, MTW for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the little heart there. At the bottom here, you do have a notes area and then a whole little corner for habit tracking, which is very nice to have built in. So after a normal month's week, of course, and I'll just skip ahead to February real quick just to kind of show you. You have your normal weeks, as you go through. But then you got your notes, your weekly actions again for the next week. And then here's your following week. And it just keeps going. So every week you can have something different. Maybe you didn't complete something from the other that you want to just continue on. I know that's a habit that I've been doing. Unfortunately, it's just, you can only focus on so many things. So at first I would put a whole bunch. And so I've changed it to kind of minimize maybe just one thing here, one thing here, one thing here to really focus on. But again, it puts things on perspective on where you should prioritize. So after the months, and every month is different, I just noticed that here. Every month is going to be a different color. So this is green for March. February was a turquoise. This one was a darker blue. So it looks as though it's matching this compass here. So quarterly compass now in the middle, which is nice. Again, stops, lets you think about, okay, let's look at your prior. Here's your quarterly to still kind of check in, which is good. It's keeping you on track with your goal setting, right? So here is May. May's got that yellow color. Then you got June, July. And I want to say July is probably going to be the other quarter somewhere in there. I probably missed it, but yeah. So I got this late July, okay? As you can see, this is kind of how I started using mine. It just so happens that all of the mild liners kind of match up, which is nice. They kind of match up in color, and I love that. And so I've been using a lot of my mild liners to kind of match up with all of these different ribbons there. So personal, fun, recreation, work and learning. I fill it out with my intentions, my weekly actions that I like to work on. And at the end of the week, check it off if you do it, or if you do it midweek, I did that, to kind of keep you on track. Now, I've never used a horizontal for planning. It's so difficult for me. I've always been a vertical person. So having this was different. I kind of played around with it. I did get a lot of inspiration just from Instagram, and searching the MakseLife community. So if you're new, join the Facebook group. You can get a lot of ideas there. There's so many talented ladies and men on there. And so I was kind of using this more so for my wellness, my overall mental development. And so I was tracking my steps, making sure I was focusing on gratitude as well, my water intake. Some days it just didn't happen, and you can't be hard on yourself. That's okay. It doesn't always happen. I have a goal at the end of the week, things get chaotic. So monthly reflections, I don't focus a lot on the monthly. I should. I don't though. And I'm not one myself to use a monthly, but you can do so many different things with the monthly spread there. Obviously, if this would be your everyday planner, you'd be writing everything in there. And so I had skipped around here. So here are my weekly actions for that following week. Relaxation. I want to drink this much water, read a book, focus on my content planning or learning from others, making sure I was Zooming with people. No spend, right? Yeah, right. Chores, cleans areas. And so again, just kind of keep on track, going back, looking at the different areas of life on where I can improve. I was testing my mild liners here just to check them out here. You know, I got some more weekly actions here. I left some blank there. And then again, my overall mental wellness is my focus here, but there are different things you can do. You know, I'm typically a sticker person, so I got back into that habit, unfortunately, of using my stickers. But it gives you time, you know, set time aside for yourself, sit down, put down some weekly actions. I mean, here, look, financial, meh. It's so funny because I had somebody comment a couple of times, does your financial say men? I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my goodness, no, it does not. And so I had to go correct myself in my post. It says meh, not men. Yeah, I thought that was funny. But this is my creative outlet. So, you know, whatever I can do to make life so much better for me, it is always positive. It's not always positive. You know, here, I mean, longest week ever. I mean, life, right? Oh my goodness. This was our last week of summer before school started. And so, you know, again, these are my weekly actions now on how I'm going to be doing, and it's going to be a struggle right now. I just started my first week of virtual learning with my children, and that has been so difficult. It is such a struggle. Teachers are amazing, technology not so great. My kids, though, my gosh, they're testing me. But it's a challenge. You know, you get better every day, and so I gotta do my daily reminders. You got this. Be patient, one step at a time. You know, I'm confident in my ability to parent. So it changes every week. You know, I'm not going to keep this. It's just my wellness / mental health is what I'm referring to it as. So you can see though how I use stickers just from a vertical kit to work in my horizontal as well. Now let's go through September. Oh, here's another quarterly compass there. You got October, November, December. At the end of December, of course, you got the end of the year compass there. You do have an overall calendar at the back for 2020, 2021, and then you've got some notes pages here to go ahead and work with. Now, there is a folder in the back, and it's a 2-pocket folder, paper. And then this sheet already comes in the box. I really should have done an unboxing, and I'm sorry about that. And I'll show you the box. I have the box. It's beautifully packaged. It's like they're all made with love. I'll put it to you that way. They come in a box. It's got some like crinkle paper. It's in a plastic bag. They come in this box. It's beautiful. Again, a very hard, sturdy box. And I don't know what I have in here. Let me see. Yeah, it came in here in the bag with the paper. These are again to match your areas of life there. And then you got this other pocket back here as well that you could fit items in. Before I open up everything here real quick, let me show you this. Here we go. So because of the oak foil here, you can't just close it like that. You'll have to close it from the front. Okay, that's something I had to get used to, but it works. Nothing's falling out. Everything's there. You've got this nice band to kind of keep it together so nothing's opening up. The cover is long enough so that the tabs aren't sticking out either. So if you put it in a bag, everything's going to be perfect in there. Now, when it came packaged, it came just like this in a bag. You know, like I said, the crinkle paper was in the other bag. It was just so beautifully packaged. It was like opening up a present. It was so exciting. So that is going to be the horizontal, the one that I'm currently in. Let me give you a quick walkthrough though. Oh, and look at the back. Look at that. You still got some foiling there. So pretty. The horizontal, which I can't, you know, I'm not using it, but I can redate planners. I have no problem redating. It's the same concept. It's just a yellow floral. And like I said, they all come with that sticker sheet for you. Same exact setup. You know, goal setting, weekly planner. Everything is the same here except for the layout. So this would be how a well, so that I can get to a vertical spread. Here we go. This is how a vertical spread would be. Okay. Your normal 7x9 stickers would fit in here too. I believe I started to try it out and I kind of gave up. I was like, you know what? I don't, it's pretty. I love it. I started using some regular vertical stickers here and I ended up just changing my mind last minute. But you've got your headers. They still write the holidays at the top there. You know, it's not so pronounced, which is everything's kind of muted. It's not so bold. It's not always a focus. Let me see if I can get to a blank one real quick. Here we go. So as you can see there, you've got the day still. It's kind of same setup as far as having the days muted in the back there. You've got a long line here, vertical, and then you got this little area that's kind of set up separately and shaded to kind of separate the two. But this area, I like it being bolded kind of for the headers, for you to put whatever you want to put there. You still have the notes area, this time vertical, and then you still have the habits. And so you just write it down that way as opposed to a box, just checking like that. Everything else though is the same setup, but that's how the weekly version will look for you. Now, same folder pockets, same notes, just the actual vertical layout there. So if you're new, as I mentioned, and I'll put the link below, I'd encourage you to check her out, MakseLife. I do have a link everywhere for her, but next week, I want to say, honestly, maybe even September 1st, I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but she's going to be going live to talk about the launch of the new 2021 planners coming out. She's going to have more cover options, and there are some minor changes in here as well. So download the freebies though, try them out, see if they work for you. That way when you're ready to purchase, you'll know, what you're going to go for, whether the vertical or the horizontal. And then of course you just have to make the hard choice of choosing one of the beautiful covers that she'll be offering. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped give you a good idea what the MakseLife looks like and how it can work for you. Any questions, comments, please leave them below. And again, thank you so much for watching.